Most people don't think trust is the core issue, when in fact, trust is always the core issue. We might think it's a leadership issue. It's not. The reason I follow a leader or not is trust. We might think it's a sales issue. At the core, it's not. The reason people buy has something to do with trust in the product, the service, or the person selling it. From productivity issues to sales issues to team issues to school issues, what we know is when we can increase trust, we can start to see the results we actually hoped for. We used this framework in our first company. They saved $2 to $4 million in attrition costs in 9 months. Then I had someone say it tripled their sales in 90 days. Then we used it in a big Fortune 50 company, and they said they gained 11% market share in one of their billion-dollar business units in a year. Trust is not a soft skill that affects leadership, sales, attrition, retention, diversity issues more than anything else. That begged the question, well then, how is trust built? We call it the 8 pillars of trust, or the 8-pillar framework. 8 distinct traits that spit out of the research of exactly how trust is built.
When we came across the trust edge, we realized, this is it.
Profits have all grown by over 250 to almost 300%.
It's a wonderful process that's actually a huge part of our success.
You can't put a price on that. It's invaluable.
We solve for our mission of developing trusted leaders and organizations around the world in 3 ways. We call it ICE. I is inspire a shift of thinking around trust. Then we move to C, clarify. We have to clarify. We want to measure trust. We want to close gaps. We want to guide organizations and individuals and leaders in how to close gaps of trust. The E in ICE stands for equip. We want to equip you, your people. We can certify you in this work. We give access to an amazing platform where you can measure trust. You can train on trust. You can create a common language about how to build trust. We help give them a pathway for deepening trust, increasing trust on their teams, in their culture, so people can perform at their best. When we inspire these 8 pillars, when we clarify and measure against these 8 pillars, when we equip people with tools, resources, and support to build these pillars, we start to see teams, companies, even global governments perform at their very best.